Palmetto State Armory AR pistol uppers coming up. Hey guys, it's Johnny with PewPewTactical.com, your definitive source for gun reviews, gear guides, and all things that go ba-bang. Today we're looking at a pair of pistol uppers for the AR-15 platform from Palmetto State Armory. Now, AR pistols have gained a huge following in recent years for a lot of reasons, partly because of size and functionality, but also because they're a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you about two that I just did a full test with. I'll do all the features and I'll get it out to the range. But if there's anything at all that I missed, jump down in the comment section and let me know. I'm going to do a ton of links down there as well. They're down in the description because where else would they be? And also, over on our website, there is a full article with a lot more information for you to check out. Finally, here in just a moment, I'm going to have a question for you. Can't wait to hear what y'all have to say. Palmetto State Armory has blown up the affordably priced market in recent years with their American-made parts. That part is really important to me. But also, they have a whopper of a selection. For today, I've got a pair of AR-15 pistol uppers for you to check out. Now, the first is a complete upper assembly with an 8.5-inch barrel and a 7-inch M-LOK handguard. And the second assembly has a 10.5-inch barrel and a 10.5-inch M-LOK handguard. Now, I know that's a lot of numbers. They're both really small and they're both pretty cool. I think you're about to see that. Now, both assemblies have a nitride barrel. They're both unlined. Both are free-floating systems with pistol-length gas systems as well. Now, both are also complete with mil-spec charging handle and a bolt carrier group. Now, the BCGs are parkerized on the outside and chrome-lined on the inside. Both have M4 style forged receivers, and I think they do look really good. The PSA branding is pretty subtle, so no complaints there for me in the looks department. Finally, for the muzzle device, no big surprise here either. They have A2 style flash hiders for whenever you need to hide that flash from Charlie. What they come with is a standard PSA box with paperwork and a giant sticker. Prices for these two do change, but right now for the smaller upper, it's about $249, and the 10.5-inch one, that's the larger one, it's about $299. Now, installation could not be easier. I paired both of these uppers with PSA complete lowers, and overall it went together really, really well, and I paired them both with SB tactical braces and a pair of red dots. And what I got, I think, were two doggone cool range guns. The fit between the PSA uppers and the PSA lowers, it's perfect, and overall I really am genuinely happy with the final product. Alright, let's get out to the range. For this test, I oiled the BCGs and I oiled the barrels, nothing major. And then I just let it rip, mag after mag, to both of these pistols. Total round count across both firearms came in at about 600 rounds, and I think that's a pretty good initial test. Now, we're going to see after about 5,000 rounds where we're at, but for this project today, what I have to present to you is almost nothing of note. It really is anticlimactic. But I do have one big thing to share here in just a moment. I think you'll like that. But overall, I used 3 different magazines across 600 rounds, 0 issues from round 1 to round 600. Nothing really to report to you. They fed perfectly. They locked back on empty every time. Good ergonomics and good experience all around. Now, accuracy-wise, they did just fine. Of course, with the short barrels, I didn't stretch them out to the big distances, and I probably never will, because these for me are really range guns. But I came in at about 2 MOA. For me, not bad at all. Now, anyone else out there with hashtag old eyesight, let me know. Now, y'all know me, I'm an average rifle shooter, but for accuracy from me on this test, I came in just fine. Now, here's the thing I'm most excited to tell you about, and it's my question for you. Whenever I test an AR, I always watch the direction and the consistency of the ejection just to make sure that the gas is tuned right. And holy smokes, check this out. No exaggeration, the 10.5-inch upper sent those rounds out in a line. I think you can see that. Now, they all landed maybe within a 2-foot radius, and without exaggeration, I think it's the most consistent ejection that I've ever seen on any AR. I know that's saying a lot. Now, I'm not an engineer, but I do know that consistent shell ejection is a good thing. But what does this experience that I had tell you. What do you think about sending shells every time to the same exact place? Let me know down below. I really do want to hear what you have to say, and the entire Pew Pew Tactical team is going to read every single comment. Now, let me tell you what I like. 4 things. First, my favorite of the two is the 8.5-inch upper. I like the small size for transporting back and forth to the range, and to be honest, I just think it's a novelty. It really is a lot of fun. Something different for me to have at the range and to pass around with my buddies. And for those of you building something a little more serious like a PDW or a truck gun, I do think the 8.5-inch barrel may work best for you. So my favorite was the smaller of the 2 uppers. But for the other guys at Pew Pew, the other guys on the team, they like the bigger one, the 10.5-inch upper, a little bit better. Now, I have heard on the internet the same thing as well, that a lot of folks do want, when they're building an AR pistol, that they want one just a little bit bigger for a couple reasons, also including more rail space. Now, second, I really like bringing life to an older lower. It really is fun to mix up different uppers, and I have a completely different experience, again, adding some life to an older lower. Now, third, I really do like that AR-15s are really easy to maintain. We've got a really easy guide that I've prepared for you guys on AR-15 maintenance. I really do love talking about this stuff. I'll put a link that's going to pop up right here for you to check out. Now, finally, I like the M-LOK on the handguards. M-LOK for me is my current favorite, so a good fit for me. I do have 2 drawbacks to talk to you about, or maybe just kind of concerns that I want to address. First, firing the 5.56 from a shorty barrel, it really can be, and this is cool, it can be a little loud. But I may try out some linear comps just to see if that can mitigate some of the boom boom and get it down range. And second, in my old age, I'm turning into a little bit of a charging handle snob. I'm not a huge fan of mil-spec charging handles, so I'm gonna try out some different ambidextrous charging handles and see if that floats my boat or totes my goat. Overall, I really did have a blast with these Palmetto State Armory pistol uppers. They're affordable, they are made in the USA, good reputation, and for me, a really good experience all around. What do you think? Leave us a comment and let us know. On behalf of the entire Pew Pew Tactical team, thanks for stopping by. I'm Johnny. We'll see you soon.